And we're in. Oh, wow, you know, this looks pretty... This is a good spawn. I mean, I like this. Spruce is my favorite tree in the game, and we're surrounded by a lot of it. Yeah, this is pretty nice. So first up, let's make sure we have our audio on for the game. Scroll down to audio, music. Nice. Alright. Well, let's get going. First thing you always gotta do in a world, chop down a tree, make a crafting table, pickaxe. The usual, even if you're gonna throw that pickaxe away in a second. But let's get it going. Alright. You know, Minecraft is always my favorite game, I think. You know, I do like a lot of other games. You know, I like... I don't know, I like games like Zelda. Zelda's might be my favorite game. But I also like games like Animal Crossing. I grew up with a Wii. I had a Wii that my mom got before I was born. I had a Wii. I played that a lot. But yeah, Minecraft has just always been my favorite game. I haven't really played survival in a little, so I might be a little bit rusty. Let's see, we could leave that crafting table there, you know, kind of mark our starting point. And let's just get headed into here. You know, the shaders they added for Bedrock Edition are really, really cool. I actually really enjoy them. It's just really nice. And here comes that music. You know, they added these leaves on the ground that you can grab and, you know, use for fuel. I don't know what I think about that, honestly. I feel like they kind of make the forests look a lot more chaotic, but you know, it does add a good touch of realism to the game, for sure, for sure, for sure. All right, now let's just get out here. See, this is a cave. We can work our way down here. Looks like a bit of a dead end, but hey, stone is stone, you know. Stone is stone. Alright. We're not going to need a lot of it. Probably just enough to make a furnace and some tools. Then I think I'm going to start figuring out where I could settle down. And the basics, I am pretty excited to get this world going. You know, that I'm not sure too much if I'll even play on this, or I'm not even sure if anyone's watching. I doubt it. But, you know, I'm glad to be here nonetheless. So let's see. Let's work our way out here, and... Oh, wow, what a view. So it looks like there's a small little island in the distance over here. A few small islands. That might be ice over there. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Alright. Well, for now, I think it would be a good idea to find a hill where we can set some stuff down on. So let's keep it moving. Oh, we're going to want a bed, so we should probably get the sheep here. I'm sorry, I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Thank you. Oh, hello, sir. Alright, let's just keep it moving. You know, I used to be, when I first started playing Minecraft when I was maybe 5, I used to be too scared to play survival. I was always scared of the zombies and the spiders. But now, I mean, gosh, I love playing survival. Survival's... Oh. Hey, I mean, if you're going to do my job for me, it's fine. But you're not getting any pay. Thank you. Alright, well, that's enough for a bed. Let's just keep it moving here. Jeez, I am insane at parkour. Alright, let's see. We could find... right here will work. So what we're going to do here is I'm just going to go... right here. We're just gonna dig ourselves into this hill here. Simple as that. This is what I always do when I start a Minecraft world. Just get yourself right in here, dig a little hill, and you can set your stuff down. Alright. Looks like we got ourselves a place to live. Alright. Maybe I should have grabbed that crafting table, but, you know, it's okay. This new music they added is really good. Minecraft music has always been great. I mean, C418, gosh. C418 might be better than Beethoven. And I don't think that's a crazy take. Let's get this out here. Chest, and pop it down. Alright, you could probably just throw some of our stuff in here. And, yeah, we're going to need to make some tools. So let's get to that. now we're gonna see if I could find some coal. Wouldn't be a bad plan. Let's do that. That. I don't have enough for a sword. Well, it's fine. I'm not planning on going out tonight anyway, so we don't need a sword. Now let's just head out here. See if we can find some coal so I can smelt up that mutton. Gosh, what a relaxing game, you know. I am the main thing with me in Minecraft is I'm a builder. I really like building. So see, this area looks really nice for some building, you know. I could imagine a nice little village here. Speaking of village, I wish there was one nearby. I don't have to hunt for my own food. Alright, let's work our way up this mountain here. You know, my day's gone pretty well. It's actually, as I record this, it's 12:39. 12:39 right now, so hasn't really started much. I've actually just been in bed. Haven't really done much. I'm planning on going out soon to the mall with my friends. Pretty excited for that. I don't really go out a whole lot. I just kind of stay at home, but I'm okay with that. Really just, I guess, focus on schoolwork. I mean, I say that, but I don't focus on schoolwork. Like, I do good, but I am maybe the biggest procrastinator I could think of. You know, I just don't do my work if I don't have to. In my biology class, we do a lot of work where it's like you'll write stuff down, but you don't get graded on it. You don't have to turn it in. I'm not too good with that, but I have a good grade in that class, so it doesn't matter. Not really. You know, I wish I was more entertaining, because to be honest, as it is, like, I feel like as I do this, I'm really not. That wouldn't be that fun to watch. But you know, I see these videos of people talking about like the urge to just post unedited Minecraft footage, and I was like, I mean, I'll give it a go. I mean, does it hurt? All right. Well, now since we have a shovel, we could expand this place a little bit. Oh, this is starting to look like a mansion. Oh wow. All right, let's put a little space for a bed over here. Grab our bed, and let's cut down this tree here. Dude, I wish I was a tree. I mean, I just think about it. Yo, being a tree might be one of the best things you could be. Because, like, if you really think about it, being a tree would be so epic, man. You just get to, like, you just don't move. You just get to watch the seasons change. You know? And, you know, trees get tall, man. You got a good view. Or being a cloud. Yeah, being a cloud, that'd be cool. I'd be a cloud. I'd be down for that. Alright, I feel kind of like a bit of a terrorist, but... you know what happens? I have to get these. I have to get some food. You know, it doesn't really matter. All right, now let's head back to the base. Oh yeah, base of operations right here. Now, maybe we should kill some cows and get some leather armor. That's not the worst idea in the world. All right, well, let's get our oak logs. Situation sorted out up here. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we don't want to go into the wall here, so let's do this. Nice. Honestly, our little situation's looking pretty good right now. Maybe we could go for this and add another double chest. Do I have enough for that? I do. Bang. What is there to talk about? What song is this? Which one is this? Is this Dry Hands? Dry Hands. Man. It's Minecraft music. It just does something, man. I remember when I was a little younger, I had a Nintendo Switch, and I had Minecraft on it, and I broke the Switch, like I broke the charging port, and so it took forever to get fixed, like a year. And the whole time I couldn't play, and I was just thinking when I got back, you know, I just want to do a Minecraft world. I just want to have my own Minecraft survival world that I could just play on, you know. I just want to do that. And that was really my first, like, survival world. That was my first, like, main survival world. So I remember I was so excited when the Switch finally got fixed and it was time for me to play. You know, I had planned the whole thing out. I was like, it's Friday night. I'm gonna start my world. It's gonna be great. And I remember I was really disheartened because it took me a long time to find a seed. I remember I was just sorting through worlds and I was like, none of this is going how I planned, and I was really upset. And then I was about to give up, and I was like, maybe this just isn't gonna happen. And then I landed on, I did one last world. You know, I made a new world, whatever. And created the world, and it was like perfect. Like it was like exactly how I was visioning it. It was the perfect world. And I remember I was so happy, and man, that's my best memory with Minecraft. Really, those times where you do stuff like that. You know, I played on that world for a long time actually. Throughout COVID, I played on that world. Maybe I was a year into it. I was playing. I would just play it every day, man. It was COVID, so I had nothing else to do. I just play it. I just play Minecraft, and I'd just grind. And I'd build. I thought it was the greatest world ever. I mean, now if I look back on it, I'd be like, well, shoot. Because I mean, seriously, if I look back on it now, that world was. I mean, my builds probably sucked, but at the time, I mean, I was building like mansions. I thought that was great. I thought all my builds were fantastic. I mean, no, they suck. I'm a lot better at building now, which is great. Right now, I have this Minecraft that I've been working on. I've been doing it for like over a year. I haven't really played much recently, but it doesn't really matter. Oh shoot! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That kind of scared me. Oh gosh, we gotta get back to our base. Let's sleep. Let's sleep. Whew! Gosh, that gave me a scare. Okay. Nice. Let's see, pop this in here. Oh, I have a stack. How fast does that burn? Oh gosh. That it works. Alright, let's dump some of our tools off here. Honestly, I don't really know what there is for me to do. It looks like there's a skeleton right up there. I should probably watch out for him. Yep. Alright. I mean, maybe I should go mining. It's not the worst idea in the world. Yeah, this is a good start. Man, I really wish I just had a good YouTuber, you know, that would just post Minecraft videos, just long plays. Because I do have a few YouTubers, but the thing with them is that when they do their videos, you know, they have the YouTube accent. You know, they're like, today we're gonna play. Like, you know, it makes me mad. You know, not a big fan of it. And they'll play Minecraft, and they'll be like, oh, it's my perfect start to Minecraft Hardcore, and they'll have like a mega base, and it's like, I just wish there was YouTubers I'd watch that just kind of took it easy. That's what I'm trying to do, at least. You know, I don't really have the time where I could just build a humongous mega base and call it one episode. You know, maybe by episode 1000, but that's just the style of my game. Sorry if you could hear my dog barking in the background. You know, I say sorry like there's anyone watching at this point. I mean, what, we're 10 minutes into this? Doubt it. Let's see what we can do here. I'm really just looking for a little bit of a cave that I could get a start on. Yeah, this song is fantastic. Oh. I'm not too good at parkour. I never have been. Alright, let's see. Oh, wow. We got a good view of our area. Are we on an island? Oh my gosh, don't tell me we're on an island. Oh, jeez. Well, it looks like we're surrounded by a lot of other islands, so it's okay. You know, these shaders they added are really quite nice. I really enjoy them. Jeez, look at that place over there. Alright, I see some coal over here, so let's move our way over here. You know, Minecraft's really changed a lot in the last few years. Ever since the Caves and Cliffs update, I mean, it's just been all these changes. I really wonder when we're going to get the next, like, big update, because the last big update we had was, like, the Wild update, you know, the Ward and stuff, and that was great, do not get me wrong, that was fantastic, but it feels like recently that the last one they did with the camel, it's like they just add all these little features and call it one big update. They used to really change stuff. I mean, I really just want the end update, as I know everyone else does, but really just, geez, I don't see the harm in the end update. I don't. I mean, I think the end update, I don't think it would make the game worse at all. Like, I don't know why there's like they seem like they don't want to do it, but the end update really just feels like, gosh, that's something we need. The end is like the most bland dimension to be in. Like, people have to make like these huge builds in the end to make it look exciting. I just think they need to add some cool stuff to it. I mean, End City, I think the End Cities could get an upgrade for sure. But honestly, I feel like I'd miss it. The End Cities, it feels like the end is the last part of Minecraft that's like unchanged, you know. all the change it's gone through, that feels like the last part of the game I used to play, you know? There used to feel something so, like, peaceful about Minecraft. I mean, obviously it still is, but with all these, it used to feel like playing on, you know, jeez, I don't want to go in there. It used to feel like playing on the Xbox or playing on whatever. It used to feel so simple, you know. Now it feels like Minecraft, with all of the culture around it, is so, like, convoluted, complicated. I kind of miss when it was simple. I feel like I'm streaming right now. I used to try. I wanted to be a streamer. Me and my friends, we'd stream, and I used to really feel like I was gonna accomplish something. All right, let's head down here. Looks like there's some iron. Hopefully, there's no danger. I mean, it looks like we're in the clear. Honestly, like, although I'm like, I know people always talk about the old Minecraft, how they want it back, but really, if you do think about it, the new Minecraft is better. You know, you just miss the nostalgia, because really, if you compare the old caves to the new caves, it's not even a contest. But I do miss something about that. You know, I do. I miss going down those spindly noodle caves, you know, finding diamonds. I remember the first time I found diamonds in one of my old survival worlds, you know, I'd screenshot it, I'd send it to my friends, I'd be like, I found diamonds, I found diamonds. Now, I mean, shoot, I'll find diamonds in the first day on a world. You go mining just to try to get some iron, and all of a sudden there's diamonds in your face. I really think the best way to play Minecraft is without fast progression, because I feel like if you progress too fast, it takes away the point of the game. Because really, I think the game does. I mean, people will do all this like extreme building and challenges to act like it isn't, but really the game gets a whole lot less fun once you get an elytra. Really, once you get to that stage, it becomes a lot less fun. Well, in some ways, but in some ways it gets even better. You know, in some ways you could do all these big challenges. You do these big builds. You could go traveling. You could do all this. But I feel like in a lot of ways, the real best part of the game is when you don't really have anything. You're actually surviving. You know, it becomes to a point where you're playing creative in survival. You know, you have all this stuff. It's like, well, what are you even playing survival for? Just traveling. I don't want to go in too far. I'm a little scared. I don't have a sword on me yet, but I guess 4 iron might have to do. But we've gotten a good amount of coal. Oh, you know what I forgot? They made copper a thing. I forgot about that. I forgot they made copper a thing. Copper tools. Well, let's get enough to get some copper armor then. I mean, yeah, I'm down with that. You know, I actually like that they added that, because copper was so useless. But like right now, I mean, that copper is gonna come in handy actually. All right, let's see. Do I have enough? 24. Is there any more? Just when I actually need copper, there's none of it. That's funny. All right, that's enough coal. Let's see. Is there? Oh, it's raining. Jeez. Where I live right now, it's been flooding a lot recently. Gosh, it's crazy. It's just been raining so much that it's starting to flood. Crazy. I've never, in my lifetime, I've never seen it happen like this, where it's like that. But pretty cool, pretty interesting actually. I mean, I feel like I saw a video where someone's house got swept away by the water. Like, it was raining so much that their house literally just like lifted off the ground. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no idea where I am. I'm actually really lost. How did I get here? Can you guys help me out, point me in the right direction? Actually, you can't, but I appreciate trying. All right, let's see. You know, this ravine looks pretty big. Actually, it's kind of... Yo, my gosh, this ravine is huge. You guys seen this? I mean, I doubt anyone's seen this. Jeez. This might be one of the biggest ravines. This is seriously probably the biggest ravine I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. We have to come back here. I mean, right? See, how do I get... I have to do show coordinates. Let's get coordinates up. I can screenshot this. Actually, I'll find my way. I don't need to do all that. Alright, let's back out of here. Let's see if we can get a little van. So, okay, so I know I did not see dark oak, which means we need to go this way. Well, it looks like it's starting to get dark out. I want to get back before then. I'll get back to the base. I can smelt up this copper, make some armor, tools. Alright. I think after I get back and make my copper tools, I think that'd be a good time to call it an episode. You know, if you nobody's watching this point. I know I'm about to say this, and I know nobody's here, but still, if you're watching this point, comment something. Comment. What's a good thing to comment? Comment copper. Just say copper. Yeah, common copper. Okay, I see that. I see that little tower over there. That's by our spawn. Oh, jeez. This is some pretty crazy terrain generation. I'm gonna have to do some crazy parkour. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jeez. Whoa, whoa, chill out, chill out. Oh my gosh. You know, imagine, like, Minecraft is a kind of crazy concept. Because, like, imagine having a server that's, like, just you. Like, I mean, there's villagers and stuff. But really, in this game, you're by yourself. Crazy. Alright, we gotta figure a way out of here. Gosh, that was more complicated than it needed to be. But yeah, imagine you just get dropped in the middle of nowhere. You just don't know where you are, and you just have to figure it out. I mean... it's ridiculous. Alright, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Gotta find our way home. I actually don't know how... Wait. Is it right here? Oh my gosh. I found it. Well, that was pretty easy. Let's see how that works. Okay, well, we're back home. So, let's see if I can light up this place a little bit. Right there, and right there. Actually, how about just there? That works. That's light enough. Pretty nice home. Well, actually, maybe we should extend the roof. Maybe we shouldn't. Who's here? Oh, it's you. Hello. Alright. Now it's just time to wait. Alright, let's see if we could get a little organization going on. Let's put our copper, our iron right here. Our cobblestone over here and our dirt. I don't need all this food, so we'll put the food down here. Gosh, I'm pretty good at this whole organization thing. Let's grab dirt. Alright, it's pretty organized. Then we could grab our wood. And we could just throw that in the middle. Alright, we got our ores, our blocks, our wood, and our food. Nice. Let's see if we can make a piece of armor out of this. What can we make? Pants? No. If I grab this, we can make some pants. We can make a chest plate. Let's make a chest plate. Alright, let's put this on. See what I'm looking. Oh, yeah. Oh, that looks pretty good. Alright, let's grab a little bit more. Alright, well, let's get a sleep in while we're waiting. You know, it's pretty successful. Got a little house done. You know, in the first episode, this might not be as much as some of the bigger creators, but it's something. Oh, we just hit level 5. Oh, wow. Oh, should I try to get the trident? Jeez, I don't want to die. Actually, I have a chest plate. I'm confident. Alright, let's get in there. Jeez, why is he moving back so much? I don't want to get hit. Ah, oh, you didn't drop it? Come on. That would have been awesome. I remember when they introduced the tridents. Gosh, that was crazy back in the day. It was like the first new weapon since like the bow. Oh, they just added the spear, didn't they? How do you make a spear? Is it in the thing already? It is! Oh, that's how you do it. Oh, should we try it? Yeah, I want to try it. Alright, let's try this. Let's do that. Jeez, we have a spear. How does this work? Whoa, this is weird. Can I try it on something? Is there any mobs around? Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. Whoa, it just does that automatically? You just have to go up and go like this? Wait, what? How do you use this? I am so confused. Alright, well, I guess I'll leave you alone. I mean, it feels like I have it charged, right? Well, whatever. Maybe I could use it on these fish. I'll go spear fishing. Alright. Let's eat some food. Yeah, good damage. That was pretty good damage, actually. Let's see if we can get him right here. Boom. Now we got food for tonight. Awesome. Alright, this is a good time to end it. Well, even if nobody's here, I mean, I appreciate watching. I'm going to upload this right now, and that's about it. It's going to be about it. I mean, hey, if you're watching this point, you want to see more, I mean, follow, drop a comment. I actually would appreciate a comment more than a subscribe. But do both anyway. Comment, like, to all the stuff that you need to do. I really appreciate it. And I might see you next time.